Welcome back to Muscle Car Central. If you're following along, like you should be, we've just done the glass and the glass guts install on this door shell. The rest of the guts that are going to be in your door is right here. This is where it kind of gets a little specific. If you're deluxe or standard, you'll have a different one of these bad boys, door opening mechanism. This is your standard door handle. This is your deluxe door handle. So this guy pops on here and goes up and down this way. This one pulls inside, so you got to make sure you know which one you have. Just like on these regulators, nothing's really different, but deluxe has a longer post here. Little twerks. We're gonna do inner and outer door handles, door opening mechanism, a little bit of door locks action, lock rods, lock knob, and all the clips involved. First thing we're going to talk about is your clips, what they go on and how they go on it, because it's a little finicky and you're not working with a lot of visibility or space in there once all this is in, and if you're just replacing a clip, it can get real tricky. So first things first, on your door opening mechanism, right, or your latch mechanism, I mean, this is going to go on the side of the door just like this. Your striker is going to go in here. It's going to push this plate down, and then whether you open the door this way or open the door handle, which is this way, it's going to pop that back, let you open your door. Your lock rod clip and door opening mechanism clip are these guys right here. Anytime you see two holes with this squared off, that's where these go. There's a little dimple here that's going to catch on these holes. What you're going to do is slide this in with these doors facing away from where this is going to go in. These are going to go in like this. You want this to push through this hole and out the doors. All right, does that make sense? So we're going to put this on like this, and you'll hear it click just like that. So now when we push this rod through this, it's not going to come back out. We don't want to do that just yet. Next thing we're going to do is do the exact same clip and put it on down here. So down here, this door opening mechanism is going to come back and pull in here to pull. So we're going to do the exact same thing, put it where the doors are on the opposite side, and push it up until it clicks. There we go. Now what we can do to make it easier on ourselves is get, if you're doing door locks at the same time, these are going to have pawls. Now depending on your year, you're going to have different pawls that come down here, different lengths, short, medium, long, stuff like that. They come with a couple little clips. So these are going to help align it from the door shell side. On the lock pawl side, you've got these little teeth here that kind of just go right across. You're going to want to put this on and then get your little clip that has that same little design really. And it's going to be the same as these clips over here, whereas this little leg here is going to cramp down on this hole. So we're going to put it in and push this forward until you, again, you might need to get some kind of a pry tool, but you'll put these on and push this up until it clicks into there. And now this is not going to move around a whole lot. Whenever you put your key in and turn it, it's going to turn with your key around this half cylinder here. It's going to keep it from coming off. Next, let's talk gaskets. So we've got a gasket kit here. This is going to be your doors, locks, or door handles and locks gaskets. So these with notches cut out are going to be your two door lock gaskets. This big one are your handles These little triangular ones are the end of your handles. So just for clarification, this goes just like this, where you can see that hole there. This little one goes just like that to cover this gap. Make them, watertight, not scratch the paint. And then the perfect circular one is for the rear trunk lock. So grab your lock cylinder gasket and snake it on just like that. And you'll know it lines up. These little notches down here, the ones that actually touch the face, and turn those until those line up just like so. And you're good there. Now the next thing you're going to do with this, you're going to grab this lock cylinder and snake it through to where your pawl is on this side. Pop it. And that's it. You're done with the lock. Of course, you got to tighten that down and connect it to your door latch mechanism. So the next thing we're going to do to make life easy on ourselves, grab your door lock knob. We're going to put it in just like so and pop it through those doors like I was saying. Boom. As soon as it clicks, it'll catch on these ribs that look just like this. You can see there's a little cutout right there. That's where it's going to catch. And that's going to lock and unlock the car. Makes it easier that it's already in there because you don't have to go through and snake it up through this square hole right here. We're going to snake this in. We're going to grab our bolts with the little washers. Make sure those are all on and good and organized. So we're going to grab one. Make sure first that our lock rod comes up, then you can grab it. And that'll help center you for installing your bolts like so. That bad boy on. Uno, dos, tres. And you're going to want to tighten those down. And again, you may have to just, a hair move this or your striker to get this to line up on reproduction parts. Assuming you're doing this with this already mounted onto the car, this should be perfectly straightforward, and you can just slowly close it and watch the striker fall in, and it should be just as easy as that. And then as soon as you want to get out, you pull the door handle or push it in from the top, and it'll open up just like that. Once you've got this all tightened in, after you put this in through the lock rod, this should, as you're finagling it, just already clip into that pawl. If it doesn't, you may be able to get a video top down where it connects. Can you see like my hand right here? Mm-hmm. Can you see it, my fingers? Yeah. All right, this right here should latch into this. If it didn't already, just pop your lock out like so and just pop it back in over top of it. And as long as it's hitting that rod, you can lock it back into place. This should be straight up and down. As long as it's straight up and down, you're good to go. You should be able to lock and unlock from your lock knob. Pop your keys in. And do the exact same thing.
Like a glove.
Like a glove. The next thing you're going to want to do is put this little tensioner in there. This is what actually is going to hold your lock cylinder firm against the door shell. Now this is fun because you're going to want to snake this up just like everything else, and it's going to go around those outer teeth. Alright, so what you're going to want to do right there, yeah, is get this clip here, right, with these humps facing towards the exterior, and you're going to slide it right across these teeth right here. So you're going to get this and push it in, these humps facing towards the interior of the car. You're going to get this, slide it here, and just push as hard as you can and get it up on that hump. Just as far as it'll go. And once you get it, you would push it further if this was a permanent door, but it's not. Now you'll see there's no play in this door lock at all, and I don't even have to hold the other side whenever I put this key in and turn it. Beautiful. Now that that's on there, what we should do is get our door handle, right? This is a NOS used door handle, but yours will look brand spanking new. Make sure the gaskets are on, just like so, just like it's supposed to be. Flip this over, and that should pop right in there. And this should pop right in. Now this is the fun part. What you're going to want to do is put this in here. A lot of you will probably already have this door handle installed, so it won't be a problem. From the back side, you're going to get your bolt and run your hand all the way up and screw it in. Now this is going to be a whole lot easier when the car is on the door. When the door is on the car and not being held up by the beautiful Mrs. Owen. Mr. My bad. You'll know this is correct when this is pushing that paddle back and releasing the striker. Now what we're going to do, almost the last step, this little guy here is going to bolt in right there from the inside, like so. This rod, just like the other one, is going to clip into those doors. You're also going to roll one of these on here and clip it down. And this is going to be above, so this locks it as well. So a double step so it doesn't fall off. You're going to do the same thing up here, except it's going to clamp down backwards like this across the top of this. All this does is just keep it from falling out. All right, so what we're going to do is slide this right angle down, clip it down, and put one of these super nice black clips on top of the door lock mechanism and snap it back to this rod. And that's just a double layer security so it doesn't fall out. Now if you've got good articulating skills and smaller hands than I do, maybe you can get this on. We couldn't get this on with the mechanism, the latch bolted down, so I'm going to take this off. We know that this pulls this way, pushes away, right? We're going to go in through here like this, facing this way, and turn the bend so that whenever this opens, it pulls this like so. We're going to get our clip here, clip it around the back side, and then up so that this can't fall or move or turn because it's locked in. Make sense? All right. So then I'm going to push this in all the way to get this rod through and then pull it back. Now we can bolt this guy in. All right, now we're going to pop the latch rod up into this guy. Like I said before, into the doors. Let's see if I can. There we go. And you'll hear it click in. Just like that. And so now you'll know if you grab one without the little clip that clamps down. Whoops. So, when your striker's locked, oh, it is locked, isn't it? It unlocks. I'm just challenged. Close the door, open it up.
Do that again.
close, open. And that's a good little test before you get too far. Last thing you want to do is bolt this in right here. This is going to use a little baby self-tapper, so you know, anyone you've got laying around should work just fine. Look something like that. These do not come with these rods, unfortunately. Beautiful. You don't want to strip this out because you only get one. Beautiful. And that should pull the rod through this clip here. I don't know. Some may argue that I'm wrong, but I think this is the most important part. You could go original. I say go custom. Lock knobs. Boom. When you hear it cry, quit turning. You're going to break it. It'll be okay. Push that down as far as you can. You are done with the inside of your door after that little foam gasket until you get your door panels. That may be another video. After we get the door panels, you're going to get, you know, your ferrules. You're going to get your little washer plates that go on the window crank, the Omega clips. You'll have different springs to keep tension. That's another video, unfortunately. As with most things, I would definitely say to table everything. Get everything out, put it all together exactly how it is in the door on the table. That way you know with your eyes closed, lights out, backwards, how that clip feels and goes on that rod. You've only got an inch hole right here to look and see how this is clipping on here, especially if this is already on a car and vertical. A lot of this is real tight spaces. The only bolts that you really see are the ones on the outside. So everything guts-wise is really, you got to play it by feel, know exactly how they work. The more you play with it on the table, the more comfortable you'll feel when you can't see it. Please like, please subscribe, comment what you want us to do next, please, because I am out of ideas.